Hello and welcome back to the channel. Amber here, and after a few days of watching the Wheel of Time trailer, just a couple of times, I have some thoughts. Because I've heard some complaints, like the CGI Trollocs look weird, the pop music is an odd choice,
The song choice is weird.
Celine's hair looks like a hood, and that's okay, because we all have our opinions. But bear with me for a minute, because what if the trailer is actually marketing genius? If you don't pay close enough attention to season 1, you might be under the impression that The Wheel of Time is a medieval fantasy show. There's no electricity, horse riding, sword fighting, and everyone has a European accent, but this isn't quite the case. Because according to the author, The Wheel of Time is actually more in line with what our future could look like with magic after societal collapse and most of the world's knowledge was lost. But due to the cyclical nature of time, it is simultaneously the distant past and the distant future Earth. And despite book 1 of the series and season 1 of the TV show playing out in a general good versus evil story that feels very Tolkien-inspired, because it was, The Wheel of Time is actually much more science fiction than some people would like to believe. I don't know how many times I've tried to get someone to read the books, and when they ask me what it's about, I start to stumble a little bit because sure, it's good versus evil, light against dark, all those types of things, but it also has a lot of elements that veer off from it, like Eastern philosophy, reincarnation, creatures created by genetic manipulation, and magic. It's dark with some gritty horror aspects, but also lighthearted and campy. So how the hell do you sum that up in a 3-minute trailer when most people would struggle to explain what the story is even about? And the answer is you don't. You tease it out. You tweak the wardrobe and location so it looks like it could be the past or the present or the future. The set looks like they span many different eras and locations of our own history. You show the magic and throw on a punchy modern pop ballad and blend it all. The people already interested in the show are going to watch it regardless, but for new viewers, it probably looks intriguing and different because it's leaning away from this medieval fantasy and flirting with villains that look alien and unlike most things on television today. Take, for instance, the Shan Chen. They are the standout antagonists of the season 2 trailer. We have the High Lady Suroth sitting atop a pyramid, and visually it looks recognizable, conjuring up images of our own past, but the costuming leans towards futuristic. The new trailer is blending a lot of elements about Robert Jordan's world building that people like me really enjoy. Rich fantasy with a sprinkling of science fiction. It's also incorporating the tone of the story without actually telling you what it's about. It's vague. Marketing is a bit of an art form, and it looks like Prime Video is slightly shifting focus to make the world building more expansive and throwing out all of these diverse aspects. Regardless if I think the trailer was good or better than season 1, it might actually be a marketing masterstroke. The more I watch it, the more I think that the series is headed in the right direction with tone. My biggest criticism from season 1 was that it didn't quite feel like the show had found its identity yet, and maybe Prime Video wasn't totally confident about who their target audience was, because fantasy fans will watch fantasy because they like it. But what makes the story stand out? The true measure of success will be how well the series brings the world of the Wheel of Time to life and captures the essence of the story. And with the new trailer, it feels like they are headed in the right direction. So let me know what you think. How do you feel about the overall tone this time around? Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Wheel of Time, sci-fi, and fantasy content, and I will see you back next time.